IPOB leader Nnamdi Kanu appeals life sentence, seeks reversal of terrorism conviction. The leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu, has formally approached the Court of Appeal in Abuja to challenge his conviction and life imprisonment sentence handed down by the Federal High Court. In a notice of appeal dated February 4, 2026, Kanu, through the appeal marked CA/ABJ/CR/2026, is seeking the reversal of the judgment delivered in charge number FAC/ABJ/CR/383/2015, in which he was convicted on terrorism-related offences. In November 2025, Kanu was convicted by the Federal High Court and sentenced to life imprisonment on 7 counts of terrorism. This included committing an act preparatory to or in furtherance of terrorism contrary to Section 1, Subsection 2b of the Terrorism Prevention Amendment Act 2013, for which he received the life sentence, and making a broadcast on or about May 30, 2021 received in Nigeria, in which he sought to intimidate the population by issuing a deadly threat that anyone who defied a sit-at-home order should prepare a will. In his appeal against the Nigerian government, Kanu argued that the trial court erred in law and procedure by imposing sentence without granting him the right of allocutors, an opportunity for a convicted person to address the court before sentencing. He further argued that the court failed to consider relevant mitigating factors and other essential sentencing considerations before imposing the maximum punishment. Kanu prayed the Court of Appeal to allow the appeal in its entirety and to quash his convictions on all counts. He is also asking the appellate court to set aside the life imprisonment sentence imposed by the trial judge. Kanu further requested an order of the Honourable Court of Appeal quashing, reversing and setting aside the sentences punishment imposed on the appellant by the Honourable Trial Federal High Court Judge in the charge number FHC/ABJ/CR/383/2015. Another of the Honourable Court of Appeal discharging and acquitting the appellant in respect of all the counts in charge number FAC/ABJ/CR/383/2015, as well as grant any additional orders deemed appropriate in the interests of the justice. The appeal lists Nnamdi Kanu as the appellant, with the Federal Republic of Nigeria named as the respondent. The filing marks the latest legal move by the imprisoned IPOB leader, who is currently being held in Sokoto prison, as he continues to challenge the outcome of his trial and the severity of the sentence imposed on him, like a life sentence, after that man has spent almost 10 years going back and forth this case. That's so unfair. As Abdullah says, boss, I cite you, Mazia Prophet. I remember when you told us that Hausa land is gone forever. I mean, forever gone. I was thinking maybe you are joking. Today now, Hausa land is gone forever. Why are you laughing like what? I don't know. At Engineer Chigozie says, you will now see Abdullah, Musa, Mohammed commenting from their hideout. Of course, now you will see them plenty for here. Prince Jonathan says, the sentencing of MNK lacks any legal backing. He's just been punished for seeking Biafra self-determination. Dating this man says Kanu will be free before 2027 election. Let's hope so. Abubakar says, after the drama, then appeal court. After appeal court, then drama. And after the drama, then Supreme Court. After Supreme Court, the drama continues. Chukwudi says some evil politicians will not be happy. We know them. At ACA, Geoffrey says there is light at the end of the tunnel. Amino Isa says, okay, is he soft now or he's still arrogant? My advice is for him to see a psychiatrist doctor. For what? Are you mad? That's why you're asking him to see. You are the one that should go and see a psychiatric doctor. At Adi Kamko says, alone he rose when chains ruled the land against the odds. He beat the bullet and kept his eye on the prize, bloodied but unbowed. He broke the tyrant's grip at dawn, returning freedom. When the dust settles, he vanished, proving where there's a way for all. At Lawal says, the only man that knows the law. O.J. Solomon says, Igbos, your hands are blessed, Yorubas, you are highly favored. Our blessing shall follow you. All Nigerians' favor will follow you. Amen. Nnamdi says, I still don't know why this man opted to defend himself and sack his legal team. He made his conviction easier. I hope he allows his lawyer to do his appeal. I hope. Yohama says, it's only a matter of time. Victory is sure. At Edgar Chibreze says, there is no way Nigeria can give you justice, but God will make a way for you. Ade says, Kanu has the right to appeal, but if he loses the appeal, he will be sentenced to death, which was what the prosecutors initially recommended in the first, and if that's the case, he will be unalive within 5 days of the death sentence. That's not possible. Nobody signs any death warrant in this country. Nobody. Itodo says, in which court? In Nigeria court that he said their judges don't know law. Do they? Atali says, mosquito flies and heat season never come. Oh. Lord Maz, what's this one saying? The citizen says the fear of USA Army. I don't understand. Or you mean the fear of USA Army is what made him to appeal? I don't get. So Babangida says at last he decided to ask nicely, where is the arrogancy? This is what he needs to do from the beginning, but nevertheless, governments may reconsider the judgment if they like. Joshua says, he finally don't see Shege. Anuri says, good move. Emperor says, good move. Ekemeze says, is Nigeria a country? I don't know about that. So the king of the game says, you dey wine. If I did there, see, then give you Biafra now. What's that? At Emere Solar says, this man don't suffer for Nigeria hand. No be small. Chike says, you are coming out soon. Chike says, Chuko Kiki Abiamamu Anya Onyendo. Okay. Abu says, IPB criminal. You call bandits. Mayor says, I remember how Igbos were supportive during June 12, Moshood Abiola's mandate. Nobody was criticizing them or being tribalistic, but now they are the ones fighting Biafra agitation and then make a release. Never signed a treaty with the Yorubas. Is it Yorubas that you are seeing inside this comment section, or Hausa people? At Kanu says, Nnamdi Kanu, God will see you through. The only problem with Igbo is money. Your DOS is gone because of Nigeria government has bribed them. None of the so-called Igbo leaders is a human being. But with the Igbos at IPOB, we are solidly behind you wherever you go. Wherever you go, we go. Okay. Well, listeners, don't forget to like, to share, to subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.